Notice something about all these men. What are they? They are white. So wouldn't these white men say that God looked like them? Why would they tell you, Ari, if you was a slave, that God looked like you? Because they don't want y'all to know y'all greatness, which is why our communities are the way that they are. But if we want our communities to get better, this is what we got to do. Well, how old are you? 13, okay. We're going to get on that. But I want y'all to touch your hair, and I want y'all to look at this sign. Look at both of these signs. I'm going to ask y'all a question. Touch your hair while I ask you this question. What color is Christ? You said Christ is white. What's your name, little sis? You give me an alias. Give me a nickname. What's your nickname? Ari. What's your name, little bro? KJ. You? TJ. All right. TJ. Aria. Your name again? KJ, TJ, Aria. All right, touch your hair. Now again, I asked you again, what color was Christ, right? Now I want you to touch, watch this. This is literally one of the world's best kept secrets. Watch this, listen to the verse.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14.
Have y'all ever been to church? I'm sure y'all have. Most of us grew up in church. This church is everywhere you go in the city, right? Now tell me if you ever heard this verse. TJ, all right, I'm making sure I got it. Watch this, read.
His head and his hairs.
Now, I want you to touch your hair as I read this, KJ. Yours too, TJ. It says what now?
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Now, what does wool look like and what does it feel like? Huh? Curly. Touch your hair, KJ. It said Christ's hair was what?
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So look, I see you looking at the picture, KJ. Which one of these has woolly hair and which one does not? This one don't have woolly hair, like I just said. White people, when their hair get wet, it fall down and it gets straightened out. When your hair gets wet, KJ, when y'all hair get wet, what does it do? It curls up. So it said his head and his hairs. What's your name? Bree? All right, we got Ari, Bree, TJ, and KJ. All right, I'm good, I'm cooking. All right, watch this, read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So who has woolly hair on the face of the earth? I'm looking at them. Who has woolly hair on the... Y'all got woolly hair. So now I'm going to ask the same question I just asked y'all 1 minute ago. KJ, according to the Bible, just based off the hair alone, which one of these is not Jesus? Point to it. Come point to which one, because you're standing a ways away. That one's not Jesus. Why? Because his hair is not what? It's not curly. It's not woolly like the Bible says. But watch this. It's going to give more of a definition, Aria? Ari, watch this, Ari. It's going to give more of a definition. Watch this.
As white as snow.
He had white hair. You know, like older men, when they get older, it's usually a sign of wisdom. Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So he had red eyes because he drank wine in moderation. All right, but watch this. Read.
And his feet.
Now, and his feet. If your socks are off right now, if your shoes are off right now, this guy, this prophet, John the Revelator, is looking at Christ. TJ, you hear me? He's looking at Christ, and he's looked down at his feet. Listen to what he describes his feet as. So right now, we already know that according to the Bible, Christ has what type of hair? Gray, curly, woolly hair. Now he's going to go into his color or his complexion. Ari, watch this. Read.
Like unto fine brass.
So who knows what color brass is? What color is brass? No, not grass with a G. Brass with a B. Like a goldish brown. It's like almost like my sister's complexion right here. It's like a brass, but it says not only was it brass, listen. Not only was it brass, which is brown, right? It says how dark was that brass?
As if they burned in a furnace.
KJ, if you burn something in a furnace, Ari, TJ, what's your name again? Bree, if y'all burn something in a fire, what color does it turn? It turns dark brown or black, right? So according to the scriptures, and you said y'all all been to church, most of us grew up in church, right? We said churches are everywhere. Hold on, KJ, real quick. According to the Bible, not only is Christ's hair woolly, but what color is he? He's white?
Oh, no.
And you said, oh, no, right? All right, exactly. So say it again for me, KJ. He's black, clearly, right? Now, why don't we know that?
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Because of the fake pictures, because somebody lied to us. Give me a Deuteronomy 33. Give me Deuteronomy 33. And I'm going to show y'all some commandments. It's real important that y'all learn this. 33:29? Yep, watch this.
Deuteronomy 33 and 29.
So I want y'all to understand, this is why, who gave us this religion? Who gave us this color? God gave us, his color is black, right? So if somebody is telling us that Christ is white, who you think gave us this color? Satan, the adversary, or the devil. Devil means deceiver, right? It means liar. So y'all know about slavery? Y'all know about slavery, right? When we were in slavery, who taught us the Bible? Look, you looking at him. No, that ain't Jesus. You got to undo your mind, Ari. We know Christ is what color? Christ is black. So I want y'all to understand this. Watch this real quick. When we were in slavery, you see this man John Smith, 1608, Joseph Smith, we were given all these various religions. So most of your mothers and your fathers and your uncles, they all grew up in church and they learned the Bible in slavery, right? We were forced to learn the Bible in slavery. And you notice something about all these men, what are they? They are white. So wouldn't these white men say that God looked like them? Why would they tell you, Ari, if you was a slave, that God looked like you? Because they don't want y'all to know y'all greatness, which is why our communities are the way that they are. But if we want our communities to get better, this is what we got to do. I mean, this is one thing we got to realize, read.
Deuteronomy 33 and 29. Happy art thou, O Israel.
So the truth of the matter is, you all are Israelites according to the Bible. You are Israelite according to the Bible. You are Israelite. You're an Israelite according to the Bible. Those are God's chosen people, read.
Who is like unto thee?
So who is like unto you, KJ? Ari, I want y'all to think, on this whole planet Earth, who is like unto us? Who runs as fast as we do? On the planet Earth. On the planet Earth, who runs as fast as so-called black people? Nobody. We set all the world records. Who jump as high as so-called black people? Nobody, right? Who got as much style or swag or drip? What y'all say, drip now? Yeah, who got as much drip as so-called black people? Nobody. So it says, who is like unto thee? And also, because all of God's promises belong to you, Ari. All of God's promises belong to y'all. But watch this, stay with me. Lock in for 2 more minutes, read.
O people saved by the Lord.
So God is only going to save the Israelites. Y'all never heard that before, have y'all? This is why they don't want you, TJ, to know your greatness. Do me a favor, take your hat off, TJ. Take your hat off. You good, bro. You good, bro. Take your hat off, little bro. Go ahead, read.
The shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency. And thine enemies shall be found liars.
So, the people who beat our backs in slavery, would you say those are our friends or our enemies? Enemies. What you say, TJ? The people who was beating our backs in slavery. I got you. I know what you mean. What about you, KJ? The ones that made us pick cotton. You know if y'all was still alive during slavery, y'all be picking cotton, right? Picking cotton. That's what our foremothers and forefathers was doing. He said our enemies shall be found what?
Shall be found liars.
Now, KJ, you smart. How are they found liars? I want you to look at the signs. How are they being found liars today? Because of the pictures and the way that they told us what? Exactly. And who you are. You are God's chosen people. You're exactly right, KJ. Y'all Israelites, all right?
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.